I want to get your take on federal officers being deployed to more cities. So let's talk about this. The government is reportedly sending more federal officers like the ones seen here in Portland to Chicago now. And as many as 150 could be sent to the city to deal with violence. Well, the mayor of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, is not a fan of the idea. Here's what she had to say on MSNBC last night. Take a look.
And having these armed camouflage individuals with no insignia on, no nameplates, grabbing people off the street, that's unconstitutional. So our democracy is at stake. And I'll be darned if I'm going to let anybody, even if their name is Mr. President, bring those kind of troops to our city and try to take off our residents. That's not going to happen in Chicago.
Well, meantime, in Portland last night, more moms and even some dads took part in protests protecting demonstrators by forming another wall of moms. We have got a lot of feedback from you guys, a lot about what's going on in Portland, with one person writing, if you lived here and saw what was really going on, you would realize that it's about time that federal agents moved in here. Our local politicians are doing nothing to deter the violence and crimes that are going on by the so-called peaceful protesters. All right, so we got a lot to talk about in a very short amount of time. Someone wrote out to me as a mom and showed me crowdsourced pictures of her, and she claimed, Wendy, that it was very, very peaceful. This is Wendy here. She's all suited up, but she did have masks to be ready. I do understand, though, if it's your store and it's getting tackled on the other side, you do want someone to step up. Now, I think non-insignia is unconstitutional, but Al, how do you feel?
Oh, really quickly, because I want to hear what Brandon has to say. I would say most protesters, as I was one, I've protested on several different occasions. I didn't see any violent protesters, but there were people, I'm sure, down there trying to create anarchy. There will always be anarchists that want to break things, that want to steal things, that want to take advantage. So I think on behalf of all protesters, we're fine with those people being taken off the streets. Brandon, what do you think?
I think 3.5 years into his presidency, why wait now? I think just because we're a little bit over 100 days left, he's on the campaign trail to show like, hey, I'm tough when it comes to ISIS. I'm tough when it comes to Mexico and the cartels. Now I'm tough when it comes to Chicago. So I just think it's a campaign thing, Al, but I'd love to talk more with you all about it.